Okay, we are back for another day here of Giants training camp, where we are all still anxiously awaiting the second practice of summer for Odell Beckham Jr., the wide receiver the Giants took with the 12th overall pick. He tweaked his hamstring on the first day of practice, hasn't been on the field since, and as you probably read in the Daily News in recent days, Tom Coughlin not thrilled at all with that, which is not really anything new. Honestly, he gets very frustrated with injuries. He gets even more frustrated when they're injuries to a rookie, and the fact that he's a top pick, that just amps up all of the tension surrounding this situation. Beckham did go to see doctors on yesterday, on Tuesday, I guess it was, or today's Tuesday, so I guess it was Monday that he went to see the doctors. He got no real news. There's nothing serious wrong with his hamstring, just needs more rest. I'm told he'll probably be out for another week, which takes him through the Hall of Fame game. Now, Odell Beckham obviously wants to play as soon as possible. He's also not thrilled with the idea that he's already in his coach's doghouse. They had to sit down, talked a little about that, and he made it clear to Tom Coughlin that he is very anxious to get back on the field.
I talked to Coach Coughlin, and like he said, it's frustrating. It's on both ends. He wants me out there as bad as I want to be out there. And it's just kind of like, you work so hard to get to, where you're at now, and it's like you can't go out there and do the one thing that you love to do. It's hard to just, take that all the time and then, have your coach at the same time be frustrated. It's just something that, you're just trying to play both sides of it. We had that talk today, and it was just kind of like, I know that, I'm new and we don't know each other that well, so it's kind of, over time you get to know people, and, the bad part about it is, your first impression is, one that lasts forever, so you don't ever want to leave a bad impression, but at the same time, just trying to reassure him that, he knows how hard it is for me to not be practicing. I'm a high energy guy. Like, I always love practicing at LSU. I love practicing now. So for me, it's never really been about days off. It's just about getting better each and every day.
All right, now one thing to keep in mind about Beckham's injury is this is not the time to panic. And I know everybody is up in arms over the fact that he's missed so much time, but this isn't as bad as it was 3 years ago for Prince Amukamara when he was a #1 pick and he broke his foot on the second day of practice, didn't play again until November. There's no indication that that will be the case for Beckham. He will be back sooner than later. They're worried because hamstrings can linger, but I don't think that this is a guy who in any way thinks that his rookie year is going to be a bust. They are still very much counting on him to be a big part of this fast-paced offense and to be their #3 receiver behind Ruben Randall and, of course, Victor Cruz, who'll be their #1. So that's the news on Beckham. At some point, we'll have some news of him being on the field. If you want to find out when, just keep reading on nydailynews.com.